The world's worst fear begins to materialize when the first use of a tactical nuclear weapon occurs. Aimed at a Russian military target, there's an immediate loss of life and property near the strike zone. Panic spreads. Head to a fallout shelter immediately. If shelter isn't accessible, go to the most protected and insulated area of your dwelling because this is just the beginning. Russia, China, and Belarus are preparing a counterattack. US NATO allies are just as ready to push their red buttons. The fateful day arrives and the unthinkable occurs. Nuclear warheads rain down upon major cities, military installations, and key infrastructure. The initial strikes claim millions of lives in mere hours. The detonations trigger a series of cataclysmic events, including a powerful shockwave. Let's investigate how a shockwave affects people at varying distances from the epicenter. Well, we've already seen what happens when you're within 1 kilometer of the bomb blast. The extreme heat causes the complete vaporization of everything within the blast radius. Think about it as being cremated instantly at a temperature of 300,000 degrees Celsius or more. 5 kilometers away, the shockwave is still devastating. Structures are flattened and fires rage uncontrollably. The force of the blast can cause severe injuries and fatalities. The intense heat scorches the earth, causing third-degree burns to humans. Survival is an uphill battle as the world crumbles around you. 10 kilometers from ground zero, the shockwave is still potent. Buildings are damaged and the blast carries a destructive force. At this distance, immediate danger lessens, but the impact is still deadly. The heat can still cause first and second degree burns. At 20 kilometers away, the shockwave has lost most of its initial power, but it's still dangerous. Buildings will experience structural damage and the risk of injury still remains. The heat, while less intense, will still ignite fires. Survival here is more feasible, but your challenges are far from over. Okay, back to our timeline. Just 1 day after the nuclear exchange, tens of millions of people are dead and many more are injured. Entire cities have disappeared.